Okay, so this is Metro Exodus, all right, running through Epic Games. Um, what I can say is that I waited till midnight last night, and I have to say, at exactly midnight, the game was downloadable. It took me about an hour and 15 minutes to download the 50 gig. So, got the game installed, played around with some benchmarks. Different settings, different overclocks, a bunch of different things. And my first impressions on this game are mixed. Okay. Now we know that the RTX cards have a very strange thing going on with them. The 2080 Ti is only allowing the RTX and DLSS to work in 4K, whereas the 2080 can use it in 2K and 4K, I believe, and then the 2070 can use it in all. Now, if that's not the oddest thing I've ever heard, I don't know what is. Now, we know this game started out on Steam, and then Epic Games somehow convinced 4A to go to them. They must have paid them a whole ton of money. Who knows? Uh, but I'm having some issues here with this, and we're going to talk about them. So let's launch the game. We're going to be launching in 2560 by 1440 extreme settings with all the eye candy turned on. Hairworks, advanced physics, motion blur is going to be on low because I can't stand motion blur. But we're going to be running in DX11, and I'm going to tell you why in a minute. First, we'll just quickly look at the options and the video. So we're running at 2560 by 1440, extreme quality, motion blur low, DX11, Hairworks I turned off, and advanced physics is off. Tessellation is on, and whatever. So let's continue this like this for a moment. So here we are. We're outside the metro.
How about we take the bridge to cross the railroad?
Everything looks pretty nice. I don't see much difference with advanced physics on and
Come on, dear, give me a boost.
NVIDIA Hairworks on as far as what kind of frame toll it takes on you. All right, but we are getting some playable frames at extreme. I was really worried about this.
Come up now.
Now, I'm under the impression that DX12 should kind of like help you out. At least that's
Did you hear that, Artyom?
what it normally does.
At least it was far away.
Okay. Now, let's launch it in DX12 and see what happens with everything maxed out at 1440. Okay, I'm surprised. Yesterday, this was just, it wouldn't allow it. And I'm not even using a violent overclock on the graphics card right now. Basically, just I have the voltage limiters all the way up. Okay. So let's continue.
When it has been years since anyone's heard anything but static and white noise on the radio, who could still believe we are not alone on this earth? My wife, my comrades from the Order, my friends.
Okay, so we're 101 frames. 77. I mean, this is very playable. I mean, this is what you want. Let's check again. Options, video, ultra mode, DirectX 12, Hairworks on, advanced physics on, Tesla, everything's. So we're pretty much maxed out in ultra, and we're getting good frames. It's nothing like the benchmark. I mean, the benchmark is completely off of what I'm seeing so far.
Come on, Artyom, we don't have
got
all
my
day.
ass kicked before. These guys.
Alert! All groups, through the hangar! We've a man down here! Get in the fucking fight! Cartridge ready! Do it now!
Don't let go, Artyom!
Okay, so I guess
That was intense.
go all around.
Are you okay?
There's a manual drive on the platform! It's hard to
Artyom,
It's just a little bit...
Shoot with ammo. That's for sure. Okay, so there's a lot of fire scenes and a lot of crap going on here.
more guards, get them!
And you see an excellent.
Come with me, Artyom. Let's catch some air. I'm so glad the boys supported us. It looks like my father didn't say a word to them about this either. We spent 20 years in Metro, thinking the rest of the world was burnt to a crisp in the war. But they just circled Moscow with those jammers, and we were none the wiser. How perfect of them! While you were getting irradiated on the surface, my father just kept lying. Lying to you, to me, to everyone, the whole fucking world, and not even batting an eye.
Stop the engine immediately and come out with your hands above your head. That was just a warning. If you do not comply, we will shoot to kill.
Fuck me, that's some armor. And look at all the machine guns.
Happy now? Is this what you were hoping
How
for?
is this his fault? You knew everything and never will.
This is the last warning. Stop the engine immediately.
Oh, fuck? Are you okay? Yeah, just a scratch.
Okay, we're stopping. But I must warn you, our brakes are not in great condition. Yermak, start slowing down. Let them think we are surrendering.
Ah, finally some good sense. Now, keep braking to a stop.
Well, grenades will barely scratch their paint, so
How about from the inside?
not enough explosives. Unless we put everything we have in their firebox. Please, let me do it, Colonel, sir.
I will be appointing the volunteers here. Artyom will do it.
Why Artyom?
Because he started the clock, and he better do something about it. Artyom, leap over as soon as we slow down. I will distract him in the meantime.
Plastic
Is
explosives.
that you, Yakov?
Yes, so cut the shit, Miller. There's nowhere to go. You've never been out here. We have.
We weren't going to go far, just out of town for a bit till the excitement quiets down. And you just opened fire. Will you let us go if we stop?
Keep your radio on, Artyom. You will need to be your eyes and ears in there. I think they are preparing to storm us, so they will be transmitting orders to their PA. We will try to buy you some time and provide cover if they open up, but
Action. Action is what I need.
you'd better handle this quietly. Good luck.
Oh, the
Artyom, don't forget your backpack. It's a new model. A portable workshop, so to speak. The manual is inside. It doesn't come with crafting materials, though, so keep an eye out for those.
Let's move out, Artyom.
Just be careful out there.
Sure thing.
Well,
I gotta
that's
say,
all.
that was one
Good luck,
flimsy
guys.
roadblock.
And those guys, well, they didn't look like army men at all.
Just old men.
Be careful out there. Remember, most of the country has been destroyed or occupied. Even those who speak our language might be enemies, by conviction or out of fear. Got it?
Do you hear that bell? We must have given them a good scare. Maybe they served the enemy, enslaved or something. Going down.
Haha, that was great.
What the fuck? They really had to throw that in there.
Well,
I gotta
that's
say,
all.
that was one flimsy roadblock. And those guys, well, they didn't look like army men at all.
Just old men.
Be careful out there. Remember, most of the country has been destroyed or occupied. Even those who speak our language might be enemies, by conviction or out of fear. Got it?
Do you hear that bell? We must have given them a good scare. Maybe they served the enemy, enslaved or something.
Going down.
Haha, that was great.
Ah, a boat. You won't have to go swimming after all. The locals probably get around mainly by boats. Okay. Okay, Artyom, I'll climb up there while you take the boat to the church. I'll call you when I'm settled.
Break a leg. Artyom, I'm at the top. It's an excellent spot.
Have to get down for now.
They killed him, brothers!
Are you alright? A shame you couldn't get away quietly, without bloodshed. They're bound to hate us even more now. Ah well. Artyom, Katya, and Nastya are with me now. See you aboard the Aurora. Check the map. Looks like you can row straight to it from there.
I'll give you cover!
You pretty amazing, bratuха. That was crazy. Блин, those mutants are pretty hardcore. The villagers never have a chance against them. You just cut through them, блин. Oh, anyhow, gotta tell you, this isn't just a pretty face. I've got a whole lot of knowledge stored up in here. I have no idea what they want. They didn't approach the bridge or the village even once. They just sit there, блять, waiting for something. But I know they're bad news, you know? Now, you could take the zipline down, just hook up and away you go. Villagers say people started going missing when the bandits come. Well, you go fishing or something.
We have to tell the others that we found her, Sam.
It's good Artyom found me.
Oh, what is this place?
See the barrels? They're chemicals of some kind. This place is either for storage or it's a dump.